Okay, good afternoon. This is a wonderful, wonderful package that I received from my swap partner. This was a personal swap. I'm so bad. I am almost finished with hers, and then I'll mail it off on Monday. But here's what she sent. I mean, I thought it was a one journal swap. She sent 4 and this bag. So let's start with this. I won't go through each of them because, you know, that's a that's a lot. But suffice it to say, this is some good work. Quilting here with a flower and some chipboard, it feels like, some wooden leaves and a dangle and just various papers throughout. Lots and lots of writing space. Altered envelopes, just envelopes that she just made pockets with, and gorgeous, gorgeous papers. Sorry, I have to go through them so fast, but they are works of art. They truly are. So this one she made out of, looks like a paper bag. Isn't that awesome? And she's got some fabric ties here with beads. Look at that. Homemade beads. Awesome. So pretty. And then we have pockets on the outside with different pieces of ephemera, and she also sent a bag of die cut hearts. That was awesome. And then it's pretty much just lovelies throughout. Note paper, and then tags and journal cards underneath. Awesome. Just fun, fun, fun. And some more paper in the back. And that's the second one. And here we go with the third one. This happens to be my favorite one, by the way. Isn't that pretty? Butterfly and fly. Beautiful paper, or excuse me, fabric. And a pencil holder. More quilted fabric in here. And just tags and different sorts of paper. So much time and effort went into these. They're just wonderful. And the last one is this one. With flip ups, different cards to write on, and papers. Isn't that pretty? I like that one. That's pretty. That one is pretty. This gorgeous. Flip out. And oh, there. And a tag. And she sent them all in this beautiful bag. It looks like she made out of a placemat. That'll fit right in there. So thank you to my lovely swap partner. It was fun. Now, I did show you this one that I made for her. But when I saw all of this, I thought, oh my goodness, I need to make her at least one more. So, I spent all day yesterday and all day today. And it's almost done. I'll wait and show it when it's completed. just needs some trims and things like that on it. I decided to try out the tag type journal that Charlene Sherrod and Paula Lemon do, and they are just gorgeous. So I'll show you that one when it's done. The one I wanted to show you, if I have time to, is this one. My latest Marylin. She seems to be a popular theme with some of the ladies, and with good reason, I'm sure, good reason. So this is the image I chose. All of the images, of course, that I have in here have come from Pinterest. And then I've added a little bling on the side, backed it with vintage dictionary page. Beautiful pattern papers. It's a clasp envelope. I have this cardboard piece that I inked up with vintage photo, just rubbed and rubbed and rubbed until I got the color that I wanted. Then I backed it onto some pattern paper. And then we have this vintage trim. There's two of them really. There's this big piece, and then I wove this piece through it. If you can see that. I hope so. And I did it again, I forgot to untie it before I started. Okay, let's see. Hold it. Okay. This is an eyelet and fabric. What kind of fabric? Muslin. Muslin closure. So I've made pockets, stamping, trims, a little bling that is sewn around the book page. I've sewn the book page onto the pocket. There, that's what I did. Did some Tim Holtz stamps, and of course the image of Marylin. And it's a pocket. So we have some tea-dyed paper that I've used Tim Holtz stamps on. It's wildflower stamps. And then this is just a offcut of some of the paper in the book, and turn into the cute little image into an open tag and some stamping. And we have an altered paper clip, and I said in the last video who I got that from, which the video right before this I said who YouTube I went to find this and make it. A little cupcake liner flower with a button. It says love. And then this is Artie Mays. It's a free download from Journal Junkies with some twine. I thought that was pretty. Here's a pocket that I used this. Whoops, where am I? I'm sorry. I skipped a page. There we go. Marylin being just happy, joyful, at ease. Little vintage lace. Now, here is Edith Holden book page. And then I've done a pocket with Edith Holden book page and some pattern paper glued on top of that, and then the lace on top of that. It's a bit of lace trim that I got from my friend Jan. And then there's this that I had in my stash that I'm not sure where it came from. And then I backed it with lined paper and sewed around it. A journal with ease. And then here's another image of her looking very happy, and I'm sure the soldiers were happy too. And I turned it into a little booklet with some sheets of note paper that I've stapled to the page, and then I covered it with a heavier cardstock to protect the book from the staples. Little stamping throughout. This is a gorgeous lace paper doily that I found at an estate sale. Found a bunch of them in a mint condition in a package, and then I tea-dyed it, and it's a little fragile, but it's very pretty. so I had to put it in. There's another one, walking her little dog. And then we have, it's a pocket for this journal card, or it could be a photo map, and then you journal on the other side with a lace tab. Some vintage paper, glassine bag with a doily, half a doily, and some lace. Inside, we have this. It's a free download of Journal Junkies. Can I get it in? Sometimes I wish I were left-handed. But anyway. Here's another image of Marylin. Some vintage trim and some lace trim that I got at a estate sale, I do believe. And I've made a Franken Pages tag and sewed around it. This leather tag comes from my gracious daughter, who went to Hobby Lobby and found it on the sale rack, so that was awesome. And reflection that I made. You can journal in the back. This is a custom order, so it is not for sale. But as you can see, I'm getting good at making Marylin journals. This is also a free download of Journal Junkies seed package. Paperclip is holding, let's see if we can get it out, holding this journal card out of Edith Holden book page, and then I've just sewn around it, backed it with cardstock with grits for journaling. This is a coffee filter. When I use coffee to dye my pages, I put a scoop, 2 or 3 scoops in the coffee filter, and then I cinch it up, tie it with some twine, and throw it in some hot water to seep. And then I thought, let's try it. So I emptied it out, cleaned the coffee off as good as I could, and then ironed it, or waited for it to dry, then ironed it. And that's what it did. It's kind of cool. Paper, and here's another image of her. And with those red lips, I thought Red Rick Rack went very well. Edith Holden book page envelope. Inside, you have 1 and 2 journal cards. Here is the piece of ephemera, is a tuck spot for this vintage-like postcard. That's your paper. Here is a bulb pin with a couple of tags on it to put dates on there. That'd be a great spot for a picture, wouldn't it? Just so pretty. Then we have a paper bag with a Marylin image, a line of bling, and a piece of lace. And behind her is a tuck spot for this journal card. And in the bag, you have tags. I got these off Pinterest, and then I just left 2 of them together. Put lined cardstock on the back, and then sewed all around it. And then added some seam binding and a to-do list. Old book page. And then I put a piece of note paper that's totally glued down. You can write on there. Some vintage trim you can tuck under here. the center of the book, I've made a pocket with this tag, or journal card, excuse me, and this one. Here's another book page that I've put some note paper on, and a paper clip. Oh my goodness, a paper clip that doesn't want to come off is holding this envelope that I got in a swap that I don't remember from when. And inside is some extra tea-dyed paper, pattern paper for journaling. And we have this that is another seed pack. And then inside the bag we have Artie Mae's journal card. Some more red regret because she looks good in red, I guess. Yeah. There's this journal card. And a friend of mine, Lisa Hobson, fussy cut out all of these images from a very old book and sent me a bunch of them. I thought they were so cool. And so I backed them with ledger paper, this one, and sewed all around it and made a journal card. Thank you, Lisa. Some vintage typewriter paper. Oh, and another couple of tickets, or tags. A postcard. And another vintage type postcard. There's another image with a couple rows of lace and then a little bit of bling. And she's a tuck spot, or this journal card slash photo mat, whatever you want to use it for. Found this little piece in my stash from somebody, so I thought I'd make a tuck spot out of it. So you have tucked behind it this little postcard and this tag that I backed with cardstock and sewn all around it. The filter, paper clip holding in this tag made out of Edith Holden book page, backed with cardstock and sewn all around. And on this side we have the note paper again, and this journal card from Lisa Hobson. Isn't that pretty? Oh, that's just beautiful. Then we have this tuck spot, which with the tab opens up, lots of journaling. Behind it we have another image of Marylin. Look at how glamorous she looks. Sweet banner and bling. Seam binding, and this is an open tag for lots of journaling. And this tag that I've made. This is images from a Vintage Style magazine that I got in a swap with Teresa Rogers. Thank you, Teresa. Some vintage trim and heart stencils, little twine bow. You can journal on the back. And this comes from my botanical book. Great yard sale find. Backed it with tea-dyed paper, sewn all around. Glassine bag I've stamped on, and with this vintage crocheted trim around your crack. Isn't that cool? And then inside you have this journal card from Lisa, such a talented lady, and this one. Vintage paper, another image of her. It's a tuck spot for another Franken tag. Again with the gorgeous leather tag, you can see that, and notes. Vintage lace, paper lace, fragile doily, some more lace trim for another pocket, for this botanical tag and a journal card, backed with tea-dyed paper, and another of those images from Lisa, backed with ledger paper. And this tag. I just printed her out on heavy cardstock and then just turned the whole picture, whole photo, into a tag. Edith Holden. There's another image. We've got Betty Grable, Lauren Hutton, and Marylin. There's another altered paperclip. And another Artie Mays journal space. This one's tied with some string. And then the last image of her. Again, I've just sewn a piece of vintage dictionary page onto the pocket. Did a little stamping. And then in the pocket is this journaling booklet. Some layering and some bling, and then you can write on all that. And this is my latest special order Marylin junk journal. I hope she likes it. I hope you like it. Any questions, please let me know. Let me know how you like this. I feel so alone. I don't hear from anybody. Okay, I do on occasion, and I thank you. Have a very good day. Bye-bye.